Hello everyone, I'm Batuhan, Head of Development at Malware, and I'll be your guide today for the new release of the ThreatZone, which is our holistic malware analysis platform. So, as I mentioned, ThreatZone is not just an agentless interactive sandbox, so it's a combination of powerful tools that can be used in malware analysis scenarios. So today we are taking ThreatZone to the next level. So the first thing we have done was to increase our maximum file size limit to the 3 gigabytes, which is quite rare in the market. And you can check our post to see how we compare with the other vendors. So here's an example of WannaCry sample. Let me show you. So bloating is a technique that can be used by malware authors where they increase file size by adding, random bytes or maybe unnecessary things. And this makes the file harder to analyze for the vendors, us, and often bypasses the size limits in the sandboxes. And as you can see, this is a WannaCry sample, but its size is 3 gigabytes. And you can check this file from our system, app.threat.zone. So yes, we do have dev bloaters, but sometimes they do not work perfectly, right? So instead of just relying on them, we tackled this problem at its own root, and we increased our limit to the 3 gigabytes. So another huge feature we are releasing this week is the submission overview. So as you know, sandboxes can drop files, right? So like files, for example, file dumps and maybe memory dumps, and these are crucial for the deeper analysis. So we were already using these artifacts to create indicators, but we received lots of feedback from our customers to actually make them visible and do some analysis with our engines. So that's why we have built this feature. So when I submit a file in here, so we know that our dynamic scan engine will, do some analysis on the file. But now, not only is the submitted file is analyzed, but all of the dropped artifacts are also analyzed, and you can see all of them, all of their results in here. So, for example, as you can see, before the dynamic scan is not even complete, we can see the results of our first artifact, which is the sample that has been uploaded. By the way, if you upload a compressed file that has, other files in it, like for example, you have a zip file and it has 10 files in it, we can analyze them in an instant time too. So we have several engines. So we have the Malware Config Extractor, we have the YARA Rule Matching System, we have the IoC Extractor, we have the Varist Hybrid Analyzer, which is an incredible engine from our friends at Varist. Shout out to them. And you can see the artifacts from here, and it will be visible when the dynamic scan is finished. So let me go through a completed analysis, right? So at the end of the process, by the way, we give you a whole indicator site, and you can see those which files has been detected as malicious and why actually, and you can see you can interact with the indicators and see which indicator has been matched. For the malware config, we show you which files, which artifacts has been, we extracted the config from it, and for the YARA rule it's same, and for the IoC it's same. And for the Varist Hybrid Analyzer result, and you can go through and see all of the files, their indicators, their rating, and you can access them within a second. So from the artifact side, and we give you all of the artifacts, and you can download them from the icon in here, and you can generate a rule for them. So this is, an instant time. You can see in a couple of seconds or maybe milliseconds like this, you can get the YARA rule from us, and you can use those YARA rules in the defense side. So actually, by the way, all of the files, all of the results, all of the IoCs, and all of the matched YARA rules that you can see here are also will be available from our API. So you can use them in the SOAR and other products that you have. And also, we as a ThreatZone team, we truly invite you to check out what we have built, and we would love to hear from your feedback. So stay safe. Goodbye.